There we go. Right, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna move it a bit more size. Eh. Time to be a horrible man. I am a horrible man, I'm digging a hole. There we go. That should have worked. Right. What the hell were we doing? I don't know. Side quest? Or maybe actually it might be time for a main quest. I think I finished all the side ones and that's why I stopped last time. Yes, it is. Main quest. Also, we need to eat. Okay, get drunk. Hello. Peeled tomatoes. Salad. Spicy cucumber tanaki. Oh, your platter. Here's some old whiskey. Hello, sound again. Oh.
If you think I'm doing this to earn brownie points from you nerds, you're wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
I only serve because that's the power play.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep, purely self-motivated. Same thing when girls offer to divvy up the salad.
I don't get it.
I'm saying, a girl who takes the initiative to serve the boys is really just angling for a better plate for herself.
Dang, you guys think on a whole nother level.
If I dish up myself,
Seriously, though,
I can give myself the better plate.
Here I was thinking girls were just showing some generosity.
Well, you're free to believe what you like.
Ulterior motives.
Okay, then I believe you're a kind, sensitive soul whose willingness to serve us chicken is but one of your many acts of compassion.
Yeah, like a mother. That's why you heap on the salad with all that extra loving care.
You did not just compare me to a mother. You two are so dense. And by the way, don't leave those skewers lying out. You'll stab yourselves.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Mom.
Mom.
Oh, shut up!
Hey, Mr. God, welcome to the stream.
Delicious.
ありがとうございました.
Arigato. Oh, why is that caption thing not working again?
The drinks were nice.
Wait, what? Fun. Fucking Christ. Piece of fucking shit. Right, random done.
Watch me.
Random Yakuza idiots, taste my rage.
Feeling better.
Right, just out there, not down there. Oh, the actual level 20. Oh, just. Yeah. That's still normal attacking to death.
Here we go. Huh?
Cool.
Good times.
Excuse me, I have storyline to do.
Show me what you got.
Watch me.
You're gonna get
weak.
stomped.
You're in it now. Get serious. Okay.
Bitch slap. Bitch slap. Stab.
The enemy is
Too easy, I'm
defeated.
afraid.
Excuse me, cleaning up the streets. I don't know why you guys seem to want to pick a fight with me, but, you know.
Well,
How is someone an unboxer?
I got
You
this.
unbox boxes? It doesn't mean you can box.
Here we go.
Cool. Weak. Yeah.
Stay down.
Smooth. Scared?
Watch me.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go.
No Colt.
Yeah.
Catch.
You're gonna be in a whirl. Right.
You're in it.
Oh, you're what you did a bit there. And because we haven't done this in a while.
Watch this.
Pigeons!
Have fun with this. The enemy
Fear the
is
pigeons.
defeated.
Best weapon in all the world. Hey, you here for a bowl pork soup? It's hot, so be careful. Free soup! Seriously, my quest marker is right there.
Here we go.
Let's go.
You're in for it now.
You want to fight? You're in it now.
I guess the airstrike's the best one to use.
Bullseye.
Bring it on.
You're
Weak.
weak. Well, I got this.
I wonder how much it would actually hurt to get hit by a dart.
Cool.
I can imagine it would sting quite a bit. Hi, honey.
Bring it on.
Sammy found the Zilla button. Oh, yes, it gets a turn.
Could be better.
Fight.
Yeah, I don't think lowering our attack's gonna save it. Hello, Chief.
Chief. My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban and dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
What you packaged for? That's the question.
I see.
Huh?
Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What? Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
Ah, secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
The plot thickens. When he shot me in Karocho, was he planning to send me here all along?
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. When you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You were only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
No. Ichiban. Okay. Do something to... Oh, right, I'm back. Oh, your Twitch is behaving itself. Thank God for that. Right, I just got something from support. Get back to it. About time to go to Heian Tower. Got lunch plans with Chairman Hoshino, right? Oh god, time to go to the restaurant where we got shot. How far away is this? Oh Jesus. Another cross-town excursion. Oh, so they didn't like side quests? No? Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the welcome back, guys. Very much appreciated as always. Alright, time to leg it across town. Don't get run over, don't get run over, don't get run over. Oh well, don't get run over. Yoink. Oh, one's plate. Yoink. 200 yen. Hello, sirs. Can I have a word?
Fish in a barrel.
I want your experience and your money. Oh.
Watch me.
I feel sorry for you lot.
You're
Try
in.
this on the side. I never knew.
Get serious.
Honk.
Yeah, do it.
Look at that overkill.
What's up?
I can't seem to remember the title of this movie I saw a few years back. I mean, it was one of those real emotional rides, and I remember wanting to see it again. It was a boy meets girl movie.
I heard I want to bought the toast in.
Or was it My pancreas wants to scream, or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about? Does the hero have a stomach ache or something?
Maybe it was about a guy who wanted to quit drinking.
Nah, it was all about being young. And what a nice time that is.
Well, I'll let you know if I ever spot it. Oh, was it? Yo, my stomach's gonna blow? Maybe?
It's not about a stomach ache.
I don't think he's gonna remember.
Yo, my stomach's gonna blow.
Yo, that's a pretty old school looking barber shop. Maybe they can give me a punch perm.
You look weak.
Hey, I was in a talking event. Do you mind,
You're
sir?
gonna be in a world of
Let's
hurt.
go.
Do you mind?
Cool.
You're gonna get stung.
Eyes on me.
Check this out.
Oh, as long as you start crying, it's fine, isn't it? Huh?
I
we
got
go.
this.
Bring it on.
AC 130 dots above.
Bullseye. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're in for
You're
it.
done now.
Give me time. Pyro poison. Hear the smell of cheap booze. Drunk. Wasn't there a group of enemies too? No? That was a very dramatic jump over there, Japan. Tomatoes, they're ready for harvesting. What tomatoes? Yeah, I know it's not sprouted yet, one the other spot. In DIY harvesting. Okay, I just heard her. Oh, sleep well, Mr. Guard. Take care of yourself. Get lots and lots of sleep. You know what, I just heard her then through my headphones. You're having like a full-on like fight with a demon up there. Like, this is my territory. I control the wires. Get the fuck out. Or I'm gonna beat you to death with Mickey. Okay. There's actually a restaurant around here. Back that way. I need to make sure I eat something before I go here, because there's probably a fight coming. I know they're cliche things, but that's probably something I wouldn't mind actually going. Chinatown. An actual proper Chinatown. Okay. I want tofu with a fold of fried rice and oolong tea.
Who's hungry?
Me! Mmm, this fried rice is so soft and buttery.
Welcome back, TD.
If you like it that much,
You're
why didn't you
welcome,
order
honey.
the bigger size?
Must I explain this to you? Ordering small is the smart way to eat. What's better, filling up on what first caught your eye, or getting to try a little bit of everything?
You know what? You're pretty dang smart.
Well, eat up, because the food will soon be gone.
Huh? Someone say Jungi-han?
Close, but no cigar.
Anyway, it's too bad I can't order half portions all the time.
Well, I could make that happen for you easy. All you gotta do is take me out and give me half your plate.
Oh, that's reassuring. Then in that case, I'll make sure to leave you half the check.
Should have seen that coming.
Delicious.
I was actually expecting that to be more of like a lady must watch her weight joke, not that. That was definitely better. Right. To the main mission. Another quest. Here we go. Let's try not to get shot this time while we're here, yeah? Oh, hang on, I just realised this off center screen. There we go. Bugging me.
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Technically,
Wish
yes.
I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you... You actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die.
Yeah.
To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. Those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho?
So that's why Arakawa-san became a Yakuza, hardly had any choice. Generally, that's the reason why. You're either basically homeless and don't have a choice in terms of crime, or you're born into a Yakuza family, as far as I'm aware.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes, so they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. I would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga,
Yeah?
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
To be fair, he did basically treat Kasuga as a son. Gonna get it this time? And yeah, he was damn good at killing, so technically speaking, we should have died. And after he shot us in the chest, as he's a professional killer, he probably would have been... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that probably didn't kill him. Put another 2 bullets in his head.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens' Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
Oh dear.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
A governor as the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens' Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second, isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle, and he'll have the Citizens' Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you. I hope you'll visit Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
You having a heart attack with all that beeping? That's his heart machine. His heart is not doing good. Also, we need to bitch slap Alki over the head with a frozen fish. Eyelash him up.
So, this your hideout?
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he asks to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komi Jewel HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jun Gihan is staying here, since this place is a pile of ashes. But what's Zhao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumang. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komi Jewel thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komi Jewel gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijul committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead?
Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
They probably
Yeah,
killed him
then
for
the
failing.
Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? No, they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komi Jewel fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijul property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijul and the Liumang are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, he'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Mitsu.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. Now we need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Thou has joined the party. Well, looks like all the enemies around the cities have leveled up. Right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some drink. It's arcade. Thou's know how. Party. Edit. Level 32, rank 9. What is his job? He starts off as a gangster. That's what he starts. Slash enemies with a saber. Capable of an acrobatic martial arts based on Chinese Kempo. Oh, party's getting bigger. Right. What? Oh god, not another sex game when you're seeing it. I have to unlock his Devil Rocker job? Why is that, DD? I have to get to his bond level 5 so we've got to become good friends with him. Oh god. Yes, I see that outfit. To be fair, they all have that one. They have different colours of it. Well, sit. What was that? Still join the Kiss fan club. Hey, Sacred Jade. We have to become good friends. Right, so we'll pop in here first because I think some of my bonds are ready to level up. Yes. Your bonds are ready to level up. And then we're going to the arcade. Guess Julian's on the phone. Who's he talking to?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for your concern, Song-hee.
Yes, he's on the phone with Song-hee.
Yo, what'd she say?
Oh, nothing. She just asked for an update on the situation. That's all.
Yeah? Bet it feels pretty good knowing a babe like her's looking out for you.
I'm blessed to serve one such as she. The Jungi-han I served before was quite the blessing as well.
Must mean the real Jungi-han, the one who was killed 3 years ago.
If I'm to talk about Jungi-han, I'll need to provide some backstory.
Cool with me. I got plenty of time.
Ha! Then I hope you're prepared to sit for a while.
Sure, I'm all ears.
My father was one of the stray Qingwan Mafia I mentioned earlier. And to speak further, he was a lowly thug left behind in a foreign land. In my youth, I was relentlessly beaten by my father, in addition to being neglected by those around me. Home, school, no place provided me with even the slightest bit of sanctuary. Thinking back on it, I'm sure I was a rather dissolute child.
Well, you're not alone in feeling like you got no place to go. Plenty of people feel that way, even civilians.
Feelings of isolation are really that common, huh? Not sure if I should be comforted or not.
Sorry, didn't derail the story, did I?
The real Jungi-han had also been raised in a poor and neglected environment like me. But rumors of his strength, intelligence, and ambition started to swirl. And as the men from my father's generation grew older, Jungi-han started gaining more and more power, In fact, it was thanks to him that the stray Jingon found any success in Kamurocho at all. While the Tojo clan was being choked by anti-violence laws, the Jingon Mafia were steadily gaining a sense of existence.
Sounds like he must have been pretty cool.
Yes. But my father, who underestimated him as some young greenhorn, failed to prove his worth and was left trying to catch up. A staunch alcoholic, he used what drunken wit he had to try to get close to the young leader. So, eventually he worked out a plan. He would mold his own son's face, set him up as a body double.
You want me to go get her? Be right back, guys. I've got to go get Violet. She's not sleeping and she's engaged to cry mode. I literally, I don't know what my chair is stuck. Forward. There you go. Not going forward, chair. This is going over. Right, there we go. See, this is why you should have carpet here. It's trying to kill me. Right. Is that better now? You got a drink. Thank you for the welcome back there.
And offer him as tribute.
What?
I was drugged by my father, and this was done to me while I slept.
No way. He did all that just to impress the boss?
When he was presented with a body double, even the real Jungi Han could only force a smile. But he saw what had gone into my face, and he respected the effort. So he said it was a fair offer, and took me under his wing.
And what's your father doing now?
He's long since passed away. His health was already in steady decline, and for what it's worth, I'm sure he wasn't opposed to dying at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a shame. Guess you two weren't super close then.
Jungi Han kept me at his side as much as possible so that I might learn his mannerisms. Strangely enough, it was the only place that finally felt like home. I was very much his servant, and he was very much my master. But in spite of that, we shared a lot of laughs in the long time we spent together. A lot of drinks as well. And though I was his double, it would be rude of me to say that we came to resemble twins.
So the way you're talking right now, that's something Jungi Han taught you?
The real Jungi Han had a way with words I never will. And when he walked into a room, you knew it. Try as I might, I would never reach his level.
Hearing you say all that makes me even more curious.
About what, may I ask?
How did you imitate him? You guys ever share any dating jokes? Did he dress as sharp as you?
You know what? I've always thought you were a pretty sharp dresser.
That's kind of you to say.
But you said the real Jungi Han was even more refined or whatever. So does that mean he was as stylish as you?
He was indeed quite stylish. His fashion sense had a great influence on mine.
Oh yeah? Looks that could kill and close the match, huh?
You take interest in the most unexpected things.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
Got some style for that one.
But you know, despite me saying sorry, there's still one thing I gotta ask.
And that is?
Isn't it about time you told me your real name?
Ah.
Still a no, huh?
Ha. Just a little taken aback is all. I have no problem telling you. When I was first brought into this world, I was given the name Yeonsu Kim.
Yeonsu Kim.
I have no intention of returning to that name. Not when the real Jungi Han has already passed away.
The real one took a bullet to the head, yeah?
Correct. There was conflict with a group from Hiroshima that had made its way into Tokyo. As far as I'm concerned, the Jingon Mafia died along with him. At the time, I was given the role of staring down the other hostile groups within Kamurocho as Jungi Han. But with their real boss dead, the remaining Jingon Mafia and Kamurocho were nothing but paper tigers. Should our enemies have discovered this, we would have been ousted and probably killed.
If it were me, I probably would have gotten the hell out of Kamurocho. Left everything behind.
Yes, that's precisely what I did. The few remaining members at my side did the same. But seeing as the Jingon Mafia was all I'd ever had, I had no place to go. No refuge where I might reconvene with my allies. I was lost and alone in the world. Like a man dying of thirst in the desert, surrounded by a hungry pack of wolves.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I found a faint glimmer of hope in the Korean community here in Japan. But even they refused to accept me, as I was nothing but a criminal to them. Thinking on it now, I should have expected as much from those living an honest life. But still, in my confusion and dismay, I challenged them, asking why they would abandon one of their own.
I get that.
It was enough to make them call the police. And I'm sure that under normal circumstances, I would have been taken away. However...
Huh? Come on, man. Don't just leave me hanging.
The police officers were imposters, and instead of being incarcerated, I was brought to my new home, Yokohama Ijincho.
So those fake officers, were they?
Members of the Komijul, sent to retain me under the orders of Songhui. It turned out that the Komijul was a place that many former Jingon members had drifted to. Those that distanced themselves from Kamurocho slowly but surely found their way there.
Oh yeah. Songhui did mention something about the Komijul having roots in the Jingon Mafia.
Indeed. Komijul is essentially a safe haven for refugees. That's why they tend to keep quiet and remain exceedingly closed off. For many years, they spied on the Jingon Mafia and Kamurocho from a distance, keeping close watch on their movements. I was fortunately saved by the hand that the Komijul had extended to me. Moreover, Songhui told me what had happened to the real Jungi-han. That he had been shot in the head by an assassin hired by the Hiroshima Yakuza, taken by surprise from the shadows.
An assassin? So what'd you guys do? You kill him?
No. By the time I'd learned of his existence, he was already dead. I wasn't even given the chance for revenge. I spent many of the following days in despair. But even though I was in such a hollow state...
What's wrong? Wrong. Come here. I should now play with my mic. Card, so. Mic. Come around. Get that.
Songhui patiently waited for my recovery. She was more like family to me than my abusive father could have ever hoped to be. A sister to replace the brother I had found in Jungi-han. Frankly, nothing would hurt me more than to betray her expectations and disappoint her. And Kasuga-san, as for you and me... I'm wondering what sort of boss you will be. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I don't remember ever becoming your boss. Right now, I think drinking buddy is a better term, don't you?
I see. Then I will do my best to live up to that title.
Oh, guess that's finally it for introductions. He sure is shy, that young Soo Kim.
Devil bonded. You can now be a foreman. She's like, no, you're not allowed to go, Lou. Right, we're going arcade. Nearest arcade. Arcade? That's Mojang. Arcade? Arcade! Phone call. Hey, Ichiban. How you doing?
Hey.
I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Oh, good, good. Can I ask a favour, though? Sure. Think you can take out the trash for me?
Hmm?
Trash? I don't mind, but why? Oh, I'm just cleaning my house at my place. There's some stuff I don't need anymore. No rush. Stop by when you have time. I can't lift it all. I'll just wait for you at my place. Okay. If not, guess I'll head to Himiko Space after I wrap things up. Also, do we have any new side quests pop up now that we're in a new chapter? Not yet by the looks of it. Arcade, arcade, the arcade! Whatever you guys then.
Don't waste my time.
Ooh! Oh god, level 44.
You're gonna get stomped.
I'm over here. Who wants to go?
A gift for you.
Right.
You're in for it now.
Try this on for size. Bullseye.
Stand there? Are you done with all the fun and games
I'm not backing down.
Eyes on me.
Come on now. I'm over here.
Grenade!
Who wants to go?
You're gonna get stomped.
On it.
Alright, so let's have a look at your skills. Quite a few different ones actually. Right, finding Viper.
Out of my way.
Interesting.
Watch me.
Oh yeah? Are you done with the...
What's that?
Are you trying to pick your toes with that pen, honey? Huh? Yeah, she's a little honey. My honey bunny.
I want to stop by an arcade? I could use a breather.
Games, huh? They don't exactly bring back the best memories.
Hmm?
My family was pretty strict on rules. I was only allowed to play an hour a day. Go over even a minute, and my console'd get cut in half or some shit like that.
Sounds like a Liu Meng household, all right.
They'd barely let me play, but it's not like that was enough to make me give it up. So I'd just sneak it, and do my best not to get caught. Then one night my VMU quit on me like beep, and well,
You had a Dreamcast, huh?
that was the hardest thing I'd ever had to go through at that point. I learned a lot that day. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Nothing. Why don't we just keep going?
My phone, BJ. Yeah. Brand new. Right, we are at the arcade. What does DD request that I play? We appear to have Virtual Fighter, Fantasy Zone, Outrun. I was able to use that one. Okay. Let's see what this Fantasy Zone is. One player only. Oh, very good at this. Damn it. This is the harder it looks. Oh shit, yeah. Alright, let's try again. What was that? Your abstraction. Backing my keyboard repeatedly. Let's playing the game. Right, let's see if I can get some of these. Let's empty the UFO catchers. That's gonna drop. That is gonna so drop. Pulled it.
よく狙ってくだ。どこを狙う？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
That worked.
おめでとうございます。よく狙ってください。次はどこをどうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。また遊んでくださいね。行きまーす。
Please.
ストップ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
What are you trying to do, Violet? I put your feet up on the desk. Okay.
行きまーす。
You're tired and should go and sleep.
ストップ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
Seem too good at this one.
行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを。こんなところで止めちゃって。
Ow. Where are you going?
どうだ。
How do I get to manage to stand like that?
また来てね。
I have you know the way you're sitting is very difficult to maintain my balance for you.
よくどこを狙うか移動します。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うか移動します。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Excuse me.
横に移動します。
I'll take those. Yup.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Violet. First she takes my glasses, then she takes my cards.
繰り返しプレイすることで上達します。
I have and I don't mind.
行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
That didn't even look like it even tried.
行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。
Give me the damn doggy.
どうだ。
What? Yay!
Congratulations!
Doggy acquired. More French bulldogs.
行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。
Oh, oh! When it fell a little bit further. Oh, off the arcade. Can't play these for me. Apparently there's no side quest right now. Main mission? Oh, shiny! Shiny! Okay, there we go. Shiny. Must collect all the shinies. Break all the bicycles. I don't know, Ray.
Well,
You're gonna be in a world.
are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Die.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
You're in for it now.
That's right.
I never knew.
Dad.
Are you done with all the fun and games yet? Right.
Triple tiger lashing. Damage to enemy by unleashing 3 rapid kicks.
I got this.
I'm not backing down.
Not bad. Nothing too flashy.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Grenade.
Stand there.
Watch me.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go.
It's left. Cool. Right, double take. Hammer time!
That's how you do it.
Iron plate. Oh, let's go help her take out the trash.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hamago-san, what's all this?
Didn't I tell you? I'm decluttering. I lugged all this out here by myself. Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping you big, strong men might do the rest.
You buying new futons or something? Business must be good.
Wait, there's no one here. Where are the girls?
They all quit.
What?
I'm closing up shop.
Huh?
Oh god, what's going on?
Ijincho Revitalization Shelter.
It's a facility in Hamakita Park. Bleach Japan set it up. Girls from the industry and their families can live there free of charge.
For free? Damn. And all your girls went there?
Sure did. Why wouldn't they? The facility's offering job training and legal help with visas. No better place for girls like them who don't have citizenship.
And Bleach Japan is behind this whole operation?
I smell
Yeah,
something fishy.
they're being useful for once. They're gonna open more just like it, too. And they even offered to buy my place and turn it into a shelter.
But then what are you going to do? This place is your bread and butter, isn't it?
Oh, they thought of that. They gave me a job at the shelter. I'm gonna be the dorm mother. It's good pay, and perfect for a feisty old gal like me. Gotta say, I'm coming around on these do-gooders.
Come on, Hamako-san. Don't you remember what they put you through?
Sure, they were annoying. Bunch of kids tramping around, shouting shit they heard in prep school. But hey, now they're putting their money where their mouth is. It wasn't just a bunch of whining. They actually did something about it. And apparently the shelters were Ryo Aoki's idea. I have to say, It's pretty damn genius of him.
Not to be a downer, but don't you think he's basically just buying votes? Once the election is over, I bet you he's gonna forget all about these shelters.
Yeah, seriously. Politicians pull this shit all the time.
You don't know him. You can't just assume he's like that. Besides, you got some better option for my girls? Any spare rooms you'll let them live in? I'll have you know, Aoki-san came all the way out to Ijincho today.
Wait, he's in town?
He's attending Ogasawara-san's funeral. See? That shows he's a good guy. The guy's got a million things on his plate, but still carves out time for a friend.
Ah, he caused his death.
You've got no business bad-mouthing him when you don't even know him.
The young master. Here in Ijincho.
You gonna go see him?
Yeah. There's stuff I want to ask him about.
Me
He's
too.
probably gonna ignore
Like
us.
what his connection to Horonouchi is.
You guys are nuts. Well, what's your plan? Stroll up and demand a meeting with the most powerful man in Tokyo?
Oh, funerals are easy to sneak into. Everyone's too polite to ask questions.
Why are you supporting this lunacy?
Sorry, Hamako-san. But do you mind if I get rid of your trash some other day?
What's wrong with now?
Yeah. There's just this thing I gotta take care of.
Fine. Just don't leave me hanging, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. So does anyone know where this funeral is?
If it's in Ijincho, it's gotta be at the morgue on Central. That's where Nonomiya's funeral was.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's roll on over there.
Is that where that group of people were all huddled around? Yeah, yep, that was. Good luck getting in.
Ogasawara-kun, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday.
Nice. There's still time. Hey, let us through. We're here to pay our respects.
Hey, are you with Bleach Japan?
No, but we knew Ogasawara.
Not good enough. The ceremony's just for family and Bleach Japan members.
Well, maybe they'll let us light some incense.
They aren't even allowing journalists like me in. This monitor is all we get. Today, we celebrate Ogasawara-kun's memory.
yeah?
We do so here in Ijincho, the city of his heart and soul.
You, more than anyone, yearn to see this city reborn. It was only 6 months ago that you came here with your family. And I remember how eager you were to change this town for the better. It became your passion in life. But one cannot truly care about a city until they become one of its people, which is why I was so moved when you chose to reside in Ijincho. There is no greater tragedy than the dreams we leave behind in death, and yours were bigger than most ever dared. I know this as your classmate in our youth, as your peer who shared your ambitions. But most of all, simply as a friend, you left too soon. This is truly a great loss.
I see no tears, you're faking it.
And so, what choice do we have but to face the future without you? We look to Kume-kun, the protege to whom you entrusted so much. He has stepped forward to carry on your dream. And is there any greater honor than when, in our passing, someone else picks up the torch where we left it? You and I always believed we could help people find their way together. Which is why, in the coming election, I will throw the entirety of my support behind Kume. I say this not as the Citizens Liberal Party chair, but for you, Ogasawara-kun, as your friend who would see your dream come true. I swear to do everything in my power to bring your dream for Ijincho to fruition. That is the least I can do for you. my old friend. Rest now and smile down on us from heaven.
Oh, those are bullshit tears.
Ogasawara-san! We will continue your work for you.
Just listen to this governor. He really cares. He's in more grief than anyone here, and he still gave a speech.
Strong man giving a strong eulogy.
If Aoki really did order Ogasawara's death, well, then he's quite the actor.
Bastard's grooming Kume for political office. What the hell is his plan?
Hey, there he is.
Let's move.
How many seats is the Citizens Liberal Party targeting this cycle? Any comment?
Aoki-san, should we take your statement today as a campaign launch announcement?
Any comment at all? Just a soundbite, Aoki-san!
Clear the way!
What's your motive for holding a new election?
Hey, don't push! I said don't push!
All right, folks, let him through. Let him through!
Aoki. Hey, Governor Aoki. That's no good. Can't even get close.
Let's head him off.
How?
It's not like the governor took a train here. He's gotta have a car nearby.
Sure, but how are you gonna find it? Check every parking spot in the neighborhood?
You know, I once read in some tabloid that celebrities park underground to avoid the paparazzi. Aoki probably uses the same strategy, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a thought.
Any underground lots around here?
Yeah, there's a big one. Its entrance is by the river.
Great! Let's check it out.
I don't think it's gonna go as well as they think it's gonna. Got a bad feeling about this. Seriously?
Watch me.
Fine.
You think you can
I'm
win?
not backing down.
He wants to do it.
You're in it now!
Cool. You're in for it now.
Come on now!
Grenade!
You're gonna get me. Right. Try this
Stop.
on the side. Bullseye!
Over here. Done with all the fun and games yet?
Right. Eyes on me.
Dragon Vortex. Oh, that's basically the same as what they use, isn't it?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Let's go!
Ow.
Well,
You off.
Here we go.
Bye, Berserker. Oh, Jesus.
Moving up in the world.
Oh, rank up. 1 MP. Huh? What's going on? Governor must have rented that entire parking garage. No, what do we know? No, we'll never get to him like this. Any other elevators against the garage? I think so. But if this is anything to go by, they're probably blocked off. Need some kind of hidden elevator or something. No, that's it. There is one actually.
For real?
For real? A few years back, I got real drunk, and when I came to, I was in an elevator. When the doors open, I was in the underground parking structure. I bet they overlooked that one. Nice, where is it? It was, shoot, I can't remember. Dude, that's the most important part. Like I said, I was drunk. Now I think about it, that must mean it was in a building near a bar. If the garage is underground by the river, it has to be somewhere along the river too. And by, a building with a bar by the river. That now's fair enough, I think. Alright, let's get looking. Oh, that makes it a bit obvious that it's over here. The only bars in the game are over here. That's by a river.
痛い目に遭いたいんですか？後悔するな。
I'll show you how it's done.
I'm over
Watch
here. Who wants to go?
Target the seer. He's done football.
Right.
Stop them.
Eyes on me.
I never
You can win. Ain't done with all the fun and games yet.
I got this.
Bring it on.
Okay, subtime strike. Elbow strike an enemy faster
I'm
than a
not
stick
backing
lunge.
down.
Out of my way. Just gonna
Eyes
stand
on
there.
me.
Who wants to go?
Check
Grenade! Can't tell.
Are you done with all the
Okay,
fun and
special
games?
attack. Vexed kick. Ow, that hurt.
Bring it on.
Huh?
Well.
Take this.
Villain full of lead.
Prepare supper.
Here we go. Try this on for size.
Stop them.
Bullseye.
Eyes on me.
The enemy is defeated.
Excellent.
We'll level up. Oh, you got a new skill. Poison.
Yeah.
You leveled up. You can poison people. I like this. Poison is the preferred strategy. It is highly effective. No, don't play that Violet. I don't want to lose that.
Watch me.
Thank you.
You're gonna be in a world of
Over
hurt.
here. Fun and games yet?
Right. Check this out. I never.
You tried to eat that last time. Who knows?
Just gonna stand there. Who wants to go?
I'm not backing down.
Bring it
Do
on.
that. Or not.
I'm over here. Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Huh? Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You going down?
That's fancy.
Let's go.
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
Oh.
I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
Uh-oh.
Just gonna stand there?
Might want to stop him.
You're in for it now.
Well,
You're gonna get stomped.
Where's poison shot?
I got this.
A gift for you.
I'm over
Look at
here.
the
Are you done with
I'm
all
not
the
backing down.
kicks the poison violet at them. A falling fang. Damage an enemy acrobat saber slash may leave the enemy bleeding.
Out of my way! Die already!
That's
You're
funky.
gonna get stomped. Here we go. Try this on for size. Bullseye.
Yeah.
Just gonna stand there?
You're gonna be in
Are
a
you
world
done with all the fun and games yet?
Hey, Machine Lord Zero. Thank you for the raiding party of 2 there. How you doing, buddy? What are you playing?
Watch me.
I'm over here.
Ah, Stellaris.
Who wants to go?
What's Stellaris fun?
Take
You
this.
think you can win?
Prepare supper.
Quickly, get the bucket. M2 needs the bucket.
Afraid.
And we need a drink. You guys still not fixed your window? Fix your window. Jesus Christ. Goals and premium malt.
Who's hungry?
Yeah.
Me!
Cheers.
Another year gone by, huh?
Yeah, another year not living up to my goals.
What? You made some kind of New Year's resolution?
Of course I did. To win the lottery and end up filthy rich. Well, at least I got the filthy part right. Sucks being broke.
Maybe try creating more realistic goals next time.
Oh yeah? Then what was your resolution?
to reduce my body fat down to 5%. I'd say I did just fine on that.
Oh, good for you.
That's it? No pat on the back or how'd you do it? I really worked hard here. Imagine me training, day in and day out, with no rest at all.
So what was your resolution, Adachi-san? Did you even make one?
Well, I guess you could say I did. To lower my uric acid.
Ah.
I'm talking about healthy piss, damn it. The doc told me to work on that, so I tried cutting down on beer. But since I lost my job before this year's checkup, I'm not even sure that did anything.
Then I guess both Adachi-san and Namba-san lost this year.
Don't lump me with him. I might have achieved my goal.
Maybe you did, but I suggest you watch your diet from here on out. Excuse me, another beer here?
Oh, me too.
Same.
Count me in.
Cheers.
You people are the worst. Damn it all. Mama, give me another one too.
So much for that resolution.
Naughty Adachi-san.
Delicious.
Right, I think I need to try taking you to bed again, little one. What do you say? So, honey. Tired and bored? Then. Huh? Tired and bored. Oh, don't play Disney. Sorry, I didn't see that. How tired are you? Oh. Right, I'm gonna take her to bed and then I'll try and help cheer you up. Be right back. 5 seconds, guys. Come on, bedtime.